Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the third grade concept of real-world number pairs. This is standard 5.3E in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 13 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a table here, and it shows the number of baseball cards in different numbers of packages. So on the left, we have numbers of packages. We got 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then on the right, we've got number of baseball cards, 22, 33, 44, and 55. So we have to find the relationship. So really, we're going to look at our rule here, and that's what we're going to try to find. We need to find which of these statements is true. Now, here is the thing that's going to help us. We need to think of this as input and output. So let's look at our first column here as our input. So we choose a number of packages, right? So we choose 2 packages, 5 packages, 3 packages. Something happens to that number. That's this rule that we're going to figure out. And then the output tells us how many cards that we're going to get based on the number of packages that we choose. So what's going to help us here is to know that we need to look side to side. We're going to be looking between the 2 columns. We're not going to be looking up and down. We're looking side to side. So let's look to see, starting with 2 up to 22. So our number is getting bigger. So 2 different ways that we can do that is we can either add or we can multiply. So let's start with adding. 2 plus something is going to make 22. So looks like that's going to be 20, right? We can just take 2 away from 22, and that's going to get us 20. So it could be a plus 20. So what we do is we check this plus 20 to see if that works on the next row. 3 plus 20, just 3 plus 20 make 33. Nope. 3 plus 20 makes 23. So that is not going to help us. So if we're not going to add, the other way that we're going to get bigger is we are going to multiply. So 2 times, let's try this right here now. 2 times something, that's going to get us 22. So what can we multiply by 2 to get 22? Hopefully we know our facts. That is going to be 11. So let's do it times 11. Let's see if that works on the next row. 3 times 11. Does 3 times 11 make 33? Yes, it does. So just to double check, let's see if the times 11 works on the next few rows here. Times 11 times 11. 4 times 11. Yes, that makes 44. 5 times 11. Yes, that makes 55. So our rule is we're going to multiply by 11. What that means is you take your input, which is our number of packages, you multiply it by 11, and you're going to get your output. Now that's going to be very helpful for us to know because these are very confusing answer choices. So we have times 1 plus 1 plus 11 times 11. Now, everything else is identical. Number of packages. So we've got this number of packages all the way down right here. And let's just call that the input because that's what we said it was, right? The input right here was our number of packages. And we've got, it's not exactly lined up, but you see the same thing here. Number of baseball cards. And you see that's our output, because that's what we had right here. So really, what we're looking at right here is we are looking at the rule. Take the input, you do the rule, you get the output. And you see we have this times 11. So we're going to get this times 11. But where do these ones come from? Well, these ones come from looking up and down, which is not what we need. So our answer is D.